Live in the flesh, we got Jorgen here today, and I'm really, really excited about this, guys, because I think Jorgen probably has the record right now for the most amount made in a single day as a Commission Hero student so far, which is pretty amazing. So we're going to talk about, obviously Jorgen's story, his success he's had so far, and kind of his journey to get to where he is now, where I think he had, what was your best day? Was it yesterday's, Jorgen, or was it the day before?
Just over 10,000 bucks.
Wow, just over $10,000, guys, in one day, which is insane. And the crazy thing is as we talk to Jorgen here, you're going to find out that he's only been in Commission Hero for about 6 weeks or so, right? I think that's what you said, right?
About 6 weeks.
Ah, man, unbelievable, dude. That's so crazy. So Jorgen, tell me, first of all, how does it feel to make, $10,000 in just one day?
It's like a dream, man. It's surreal. And
yeah.
I keep telling my wife, we're making all this money. You can see it right here. And
yeah.
You're just like, what do we do? It's kind of like we're riding a tiger, and it's just going crazy right now. We don't know really what to do with it.
Yeah, it's surreal, right? I know that, heck, I remember when I had my first couple big days, and it was like, you almost want to pinch yourself. It's like, is this real? Is it actually happening to me? And it's like, and yes, it is. So, dude, that's super cool. And I know that, and you've been able to scale up really, really fast to that $10,000, right? So, kind of tell me about, first of all, tell me where were you 6 weeks ago prior to, joining Commission Hero?
Well, let's see. So I have my own business as well.
Yep.
And I was running Facebook ads with that, but it wasn't making enough money at all. And I'd probably just make maybe $3,000 or $4,000 a month, just like a normal full-time job.
Yeah.
But I got on Facebook and I saw one of the ads.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, Robby Blanchard, I know that name. I've heard him before somewhere. And so I clicked on the link and I was like, oh, he's got a course. I got to learn from this guy. Because I knew that you were the #1 affiliate on Clickbank. Is that just Clickbank or just the entire world, or what?
I wish it was the entire world, but it's just Clickbank. Yeah. So the entire world on Clickbank. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good deal. So I was like, I got to jump on this. And I went through the course, watched all the videos, and I thought, okay, this sounds familiar because I'm running my own Facebook ads. I kind of have a grasp on terminology and stuff. But I've got this bad habit of kind of complicating things.
Yep.
And when it comes to Facebook ads, I'm a programmer too. So 1 + 1 = 2, I need step-by-step type things.
Yeah.
But that's where I fell short.
Sure.
Because there's no real set rule that I found.
Mm-hmm.
But listening to all your stuff, you just keep it simple.
Yeah.
And that's what I really like.
Yeah.
You don't have to do all this crazy tracking. You don't have to do all these crazy tests and stuff. You just keep it simple.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I got to make this work. I remember when I got the course, I went out and went to Sonic and got a shake. And I was in the car alone, and I thought, affiliate sales, that's where it's at for me. And then I just started yelling, I want affiliate sales. And I just got my energy up and I started focusing, and it all happened.
Dude, that's awesome, man. I love that. Yeah. So you had some success with Facebook ads before. You were running your, now what type of ads were you running for that? Were you making $3,000 to $4,000 a month? What were you doing there? What type of ads?
Let's see, CBO ads.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. But what type of offer?
There were $1 trial offers.
Gotcha.
And so, and then I'd make money on the upsells and then any recurring income from it.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Now had you done much affiliate stuff prior to joining Commission Hero?
I tried it years ago, probably in 2016, 2017.
Yeah. Okay.
But my accounts kind of got shut down and I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
Didn't really get all the help that I was looking for.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I just kind of gave up and just started my own thing.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. So when you had your account shut down, you were kind of which happens with a lot of people. They just think like, oh man, this is it. Like I can't do it anymore. Like you almost kind of quit, right? It's almost like that sinking feeling of like, oh, knife through the heart, right?
It's like your legs get chopped off.
Yeah, yeah,
It's very emotional when it happens, and you're
yeah,
like, dang it, and all your hopes and dreams are kind of like, whatever.
yeah, for sure. But now I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but what's your opinion now if accounts get shut down since you've been in the course?
Oh, dude, you can easily set them up again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think that's it's so true. Like, I mean, like you said, because some people have that mindset of like, oh my God, like my account gets shut down. It's like, it's over. Like I'm such a bad person. Like you almost feel like you're a bad person because your accounts get shut down. Right. And it's like,
You feel
yeah,
like you're getting slapped on the wrist by Facebook. Naughty
yeah,
person. Nope.
yeah. And it's not like, and there's, you get them back and get more. There's always more other ways to be more successful with it. So yeah, so I think that's great. And so obviously you joined. So what was it like the one thing that really made you like, want to join Commission Hero?
I just thought if you can do it and you're keeping it simple, then I can do it.
Yeah, yeah,
I
exactly.
really did.
Yeah.
I'm a programmer. I can tweak things, make things, I can understand things. And if Robbie's not a programmer and he's doing it, then I can do it.
Yeah. No, hey, that makes a lot I mean, it's true. And I kind of have a similar story myself where, when I first started, I knew a couple guys that were really, really killing it back in the day, a couple of years ago. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, man, like kind of what you said, like, if they can do it, like I can do this. Right. And I think that's like, I'm not like a woo woo type of guy, but I think that like once you make the decision, like I can do this, then you go out and you do it, right? Which I think is really, really powerful stuff. So tell me about like your journeys, like in Commission Heroes. It hasn't been a long time. You've been in for 6 weeks at the most. And like, what were a couple of like, did you have any like stumbling blocks when you joined the course or anything that kind of held you up with your success? I mean, what was it that like really got you from, joining 6 weeks ago to now having, your first $10,000 day?
I think going back to what I said before, I just kind of overcomplicated my ads.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I was telling you a while ago that I was using a CBO campaign and creating a bunch of different ad sets in there and doing like target cost bid strategies and all these weird things.
Yeah.
And none of that stuff worked. And so I just wasted money. And then I'm like, you know what? Start from scratch, be simple, and that's where it worked for me.
That's where it works. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's such an important lesson for people because anytime I show people how I run my campaigns, they're like, "Really? That's all you're doing? You're not doing split testing this or retarget?" No, like I'm just letting it run, and I think that's really, really important stuff. And I think also, I guess that goes to show that obviously you have some Facebook experience before, but for someone just starting out, and that's why a lot of people would just start out who've never run ads before and have success with this program, because if you just follow the steps and not overcomplicate it, you're going to be successful, right? I think that's important. So I mean, a couple of things like, so what type of offer are you promoting right now on Clickbank?
I'm doing a health offer.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Have you had any issues with shutdowns or
Nope.
anything like that? Nothing. Just been able to run. Okay, awesome.
Yeah. I guess I have a little strategy that I've been kind of sharing with people in the group.
Sure.
If you want to go into that now.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, absolutely. So if people are watching, like we want to give them some value too, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know how it feels to get account shut down. It really sucks, especially when you get into the course and you're all excited, and you just can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And so one of my strategies has been to get your accounts warmed up with something that is not controversial.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of crazy opinions about it. You don't have unsubstantiated claims and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do something simple and run with it for a while. Spend hundreds of dollars in your ad account, even if you don't make any money. But my strategy has been, I focus on the ad account, not making money at first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I want the ad account to live for a long time.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So once I spend $500 or $600, then I'll slowly start to introduce a weight loss offer.
Okay.
And then so I introduce the weight loss offer and I back out of the other offer.
Gotcha.
I don't just instantly switch. I just kind of
Gradually going. Okay, gotcha.
yeah. And so far, everything's been approved just fine.
Yeah.
And I'm not promoting what I was before. I'm just promoting weight loss stuff now, and it's
Okay.
running really well.
Yeah, and why would you promote the other stuff? Because
I know.
it's doing great, right?
I feel like you can make more money with this, but
yeah, that's a smart strategy you're doing. I think that a lot of times people rush because they try to spend like $25 on the account, and then they're trying to like boom go into stuff. And it's about it's all about building trust with Facebook for sure. So you want to be able to build that trust up, and really like kind of like I think you said to me the other day, where it was like just warm it up, take your time, spend some money on it. Like even if you have to spend where you're building a campaign, you spend $300, $400, $500, like. And it's warmed up. It's really, really warmed up. Now you're going to make all that money back and then some, right? Like, it's
back in a day, less than a day.
Yeah. Oh my God. So and that's the beauty of it. And that's what, people have to kind of keep that in mind, that you got to play the game with Facebook sometimes. No, that's awesome, man. So what type of, what has been like the biggest takeaway for you, like, since joining the course? Like what, obviously keeping it simple is one thing, but like, anything in terms of like how to structure your ads, how to, what offers to promote, the copy, like what type of coaching, like is there anything that's really kind of stood out, because you've done other courses, right? So like what is the big difference between like the Commission Hero and other courses you've done in the past?
Let's see. To not clutter your account with tons and tons of campaigns.
Yeah.
I think just going through your videos, you've got like 1 or 2 campaigns running, and then all the ad sets inside the campaign.
Yeah.
But I was cluttering my accounts with campaigns.
Yeah.
And they'd be off, some would get rejected, and so it's like, yeah, just don't clutter yourself. Just keep it simple that way too.
Sure, absolutely. Okay. Now, as far as like inside Commission Hero, like what do you feel in terms of like support? Like, is it like what are the big differences between like you're finding with Commission Hero?
Yeah, I love the support.
Yeah.
Inside the Facebook group, for a long time I didn't comment or post anything.
Yeah.
I just kind of kept quiet.
Yeah.
And just kind of watching other people.
Yeah.
But I love the support. Everybody tries to answer everybody's questions.
Yeah.
And give people, encouragement and stuff.
Yeah.
That's been a big thing for me.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I think that's important. Like it's almost like building that community of people who are all trying to go to the same place. Right. So it's like support each other, help each other out. I think that's huge. That's kind of what we try to build in Commission Hero. So that's awesome. No, it's good to hear. And then actually, totally forgot to do is you actually got to show your actual Clickbank account. Like, are you able to share your account so you can actually see that nice $10,000 day there?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, can you see my screen?
I can. Oh yes, there we go. Look at that, guys. Wow.
Let me zoom up.
Wow, that's amazing.
There we go. So, yeah, June 16th, I had just over $10,000.
Yep.
And let's see, yesterday, just over $6,000, and today I'm on my way up again.
On your way up again, yeah. Because I know that you had a couple issues earlier in the day, but you got those figured out, so you're making money again, which is amazing. So that's awesome, man. Like, and you can see, like, guys, if you're watching this video, a couple things you'll notice is like, I mean, Jorgen, he really started, June 5th, like he had $900, and then he went up to, 100 and 300. And then you can see, like, by June 10th, he had $177 on one day, but then boom, explosion happened. And he, it just goes to show that things can happen really quick once you get things dialed in and you're able to scale up. So I think, Jorgen obviously kind of figured some things out, between June 10th and June 11th. And that's when he was able to really scale up, which is awesome. And also, what's really cool too is I mean, look at that weekly sales snapshot. I mean, you've made, $33,000 so far this week. I mean,
it's incredible.
That's amazing. That's amazing, man. Like, I mean, how's that feel, dude? That's awesome.
Yeah,
like, I mean, you said that you were making, $3,000 to $4,000 a month with your other stuff, right? So that's what, $36,000 a year. dude, you're going to beat that in this week, you
Yeah,
know,
in just a
in just a week. Yeah. Which is unbelievable, man. I think this is why I'm so passionate about, teaching people this, because this is like, I mean, and Jorgen, you'll agree, like this is like life-changing stuff, right?
absolutely,
I
absolutely.
mean, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, so what are your plans? Like, what do you want to do? Like, where do you want to go with, and now that you kind of have this newfound skill, like, where do you want to go with it?
Oh shoot, let's see. Should I stop sharing or?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna run with it all summers as much as I can,
Yeah, yeah,
and bring in as much money as I can,
yeah.
and just keep learning. I don't think anyone should ever stop learning and ever stop testing stuff.
Yes, I agree.
Um,
Yeah,
but one thing that I noticed in the group is that some people try to do things that are just outside of what you share.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
one of them,
yeah,
and I'm noticing it. It's still happening. Like
yeah,
in the group, even today, I'm noticing it.
yeah,
But I just want to tell people, stop.
yeah,
Like, focus on exactly what Robbie's doing and just duplicate it.
yeah, exactly.
Because like that's where my success came from, was just stopping what I was doing and just duplicate what Robbie was doing.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And it's funny you say that, because I know that a lot of people, they'll see what I put in the course, and they're like, oh, there's got to be more to it. Like, maybe Robbie's hiding something from me, right? Or maybe that, like, but no, I literally give you everything that I've done to have my success, and Jorgen can attest to that. That it's literally all in there, and it's simple. It's simple. It's not easy, of course, but it is simple, right? So I think that's the big thing. And obviously, like, now the other question I always got to ask, because there's people who watch this, they're going to say, Jorgen, that $10,000, was that all profit?
Right? No, it wasn't all profit.
Right, right,
That
exactly.
would be awesome if it was.
Yeah,
But that day I made over $3,000 profit.
yeah, okay, which is great. I mean, hey, to make
Yeah,
three
it's fantastic.
not so bad, right? So your margins, what are your typical margins right now on your
Typical is about 40%.
about 40%? All right. So if we do the math on that, guys, like, I'll do it for you, like 33,000 times, you're making basically 13 grand in profit this week so far, which is, dude, that's still amazing, right? And
It is. It's so amazing.
yeah,
Well, the cool part about that is, this campaign has been running at these budget levels for just like a week,
yep,
and it takes some time to optimize stuff too. You
sure,
know, you kill the losers and you duplicate the winners and that kind of stuff.
yep,
And so that's where I'm at right now. So profits, they'll definitely start to increase as well.
yeah. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, super, super cool. I'm definitely, I'm very happy for you. I'm so excited. And it's funny because you're like, you kind of fly under the radar, right? Like, I know that, I knew you were having some success, but then I think I posted something in the group, and then you reached out. And then you were like, dude, I had my first like $10,000 day. I was like, what? Like, I had no idea, dude. Like, that's amazing. So I wanted to obviously do this interview with you, because first of all, I want to kind of showcase your success, and also I want to kind of inspire people, because obviously there's so many people see the numbers that we post and see all the success stories, and they're like, that can't be real. Like, these are all made up, and it's not made up. You can actually do this, and you can be very successful at it.